Hello guys, welcome to the video. So in this one, I want to show you how to set up priority targets for the towers. This will allow us not only to make towers that's supposed to target specific enemies first, for example, like this tower, I wanted to target fast enemies before any other enemies, but also maybe in the future we can give player opportunity to choose which enemies tower is supposed to target, as example. So the system we're going to make in this video gives us lots of new opportunities. Yeah. So how it's going to be? First of all, we need to define enemy type. So we're going to go to enemy script. And this is a great opportunity for me to introduce enums. So enum can help you to specify type of something. You can just type public enum above over here. Let's name it as enemy type. And then you can define types you want to have for this enum. As for me, for now, we're going to do basic, fast, and none. We also need none, just in case we don't want to have any priority on the tower. So this will be used for enemies types and also for enemies priority on the tower. So enum allows you to define type of something, just like we did here. In this, have an index 0, 1, 2. And also, if you define it as a variable, maybe let's do it over here, serialized field, private enemy type, and now we can save it and see this in Unity. Let's go back. Let's take prefab of the enemy. We're going to select enemy basic, and we can see over here we have enemy type, and we can choose what is the type of the enemy just like that. So this is what enum allows you to do. Let's keep basic for this one, and let's select enemy fast and give him enemy type fast. Okay, now let's go back to the script. And I think I want to make a method that would return me this enemy type just so I can get it if I need to. I'm gonna do public enemy type and get enemy type, and it's gonna return me my enemy type like that. Alrighty, now we're gonna use this on the tower to target priority enemies if we need to. Okay, over here, first of all, I think we need to remove random word. I just noticed, so I'm gonna press Ctrl+R and I'm gonna do find enemy within range. Okay, better. Then we're gonna make list of enemies, and I'm gonna name it as priority targets. Priority targets. We're gonna make it equals to new list of enemies, same as this one. And then inside the for each, we're gonna check if enemy we're currently checking through for each is having the same enemy type as a priority of this tower. So we're going to define that. We can go somewhere here on a tower setup. We can do serialized field, private, sorry, let's do protected just in case we need it. Enemy type, enemy priority type. Okay, very good. Oh, and let's do none by default for towers. Nice. Now let's go down over here. And then over here, we're going to get that enemy type. So enemy type, new enemy type equals to new enemy, get enemy type. Then we're going to check if new enemy type is equals to enemy priority type. Then we're gonna add this enemy to priority targets. Else, if it's not equals, then we can add this enemy to possible targets, and it's gonna work same as before. Very good. Then below this curly brackets over here, we're gonna go ahead and make simple if check. If priority targets.count is bigger than 0, it means we have at least one priority target, and it should be prioritized before any other target. So if that's the case, then we can do new target equals to get most advanced enemy from priority targets, just like that. So what are we doing here? Well, simply we get an enemy same as before from possible targets, and returning it, same as before. But now, before we return it, we check if we should update the new target, because if priority targets.count is bigger than 0, then it means we need to have priority target instead of a common one. And that's why we're doing it like that. So we get in the possible target, then we check if priority target count bigger than 0, then it means we need to update this new target with a priority. We do it over here, and then we return it same as before. If you don't like it this way, we can do it in a bit different way. We can do it like that. We can just type return get most advanced enemy from priority targets, and then if possible targets.count bigger than 0, then return get most advanced enemy from possible targets. Yeah, this will be a bit better. Let's remove this and this, and we're gonna keep it like that. All right, I think I like this option better. So what happens here is that we just check in priority count bigger than 0 means we have a priority target. Let's return one of the priority targets. If no, we're gonna go further to this line of code over here, and if possible targets count bigger than 0, then we're gonna return one of the possible targets. If no, we're gonna return null over here. Okay, I like it. Let's save this and let's go back to Unity. I'm gonna go to play mode. We need lots of enemies. Okay, there is common enemy and fast enemy. Now, I'm gonna wait until all of them enter the attack area. And now... Oh, wait, I forgot to do something important. I'm so sorry. Now, let's take this tower crossbow, and let's give it priority of fast. So this one should target fast enemy first. And now in the attack range of this tower, we have 2 fast enemies and 1 basic enemy. And one of these fast enemies should be closer than the other one, but I don't see which one because I don't debug this in the inspector. So one of them is more advanced than another one, for sure. Now we're gonna take the tower over here, and I'm gonna delete enemy basic that it's targeting, this one, and it will choose a new target. And I hope it will choose the fast enemy, because this is how it's supposed to be. Let's unpause it, and yeah, targeting the fast enemy. Now again, there are 2 enemies in the area, and basic enemy is more advanced than the fast one, but fast enemy is a priority target. So let's see it again. Yes. Okay, this is good. This is what we need. Yay! I don't know why I'm so happy I did test this in a prototype, but still, good to know it works. Now, let's delete these 2 towers for now. Let's take the tower crossbow. Or we can do it in a prefab. Over here, I'm gonna select it and give it priority type fast. That's what I want to have. And attack cooldown, let's do 1.2. Well, that's good for now. There is one feature that I think I want to add, but I'm not sure. And I think it's better if I tell you about the system in the next video. So I'll see you there.